Hi legends and welcome to my channel. Today we're talking about cocktails and love. Can they be together? Today I'm going to explain what a breakfast martini cocktail is, how it was created, and were there other variations before that? Let's get started. My name is Alessandro, an Italian mixologist with over 15 years of professional experience. My journey has taken me from the dolce vita cocktails of Italy to the vibrant scenes of London, Amsterdam, Spain, Australia, Canada, and now here in Switzerland. Along the way, I've perfected my craft alongside industry superstars and curated a wealth of global cocktail knowledge. Stick around as we dive into the art of mixology together. So, Breakfast Martini was originally born in 1996 by Salvatore Calabrese, and it's originally made with gin. In this case, I'm going to use around 40 milliliter, like ounce and a quarter. Okay, I'm then going to put, formally calls for Cointreau, I'm just going to use Grand Marnier, which is widely considered the premium option of it. Some orange marmalade. Yes, this is a marmalade cocktail actually, so it's pretty curious. Alright. The trick for this cocktail is to melt very well the marmalade, otherwise you get half of the flavor out. This should definitely do. Then lemon juice. So whichever the recipe you're using, try to make more or less equal part of the Grand Marnier, as the orange marmalade, the bitterness and sweetness kind of counterbalance, and keeping the right profile with also the gin requires like some degree of lemon as well. And now we are ready to shake. So, ice cube. And let's go. For a marmalade cocktail, I would go for a double strain. As you can see, having melted the marmalade, that does not leave that many leftovers. That means that it translated into drink essence essentially. This is definitely optional, but I think that it helps. Then yeah, if you want you can do a little carving, very quick. Here are. This is not exactly the original garnish, because in theory it should be served with a little toasty on the rim of the glass. But in this case, we're going to do something cool. I'm going to take a toast bread, but this one is already aged. Essentially, it's already kind of like crunchy, and that's the way I prefer. Now I'm just going to take a little piece with the orange marmalade, and I'm making a little orange marmalade toasty with it. And that's how I like my breakfast martini to be served. Okay, and now the taste. This is such a nice drink. But was he invented exclusively by Salvatore Calabrese? Because, as I told you before, it's a story of love. Why? because of his wife, which is called Sue, and she is English, and she's very tough personality as well. So as the story goes, it was 1996, and Salvatore Calabrese is a very famous bartender. I've been running the Playboy Club, in which I also attended the launch of his liquore di limone, limoncello cognac based, and made the history under many circumstances. He was also the UKBG, United Kingdom's Bartender Guild, director, was like the head of it, and I've been for many years. And I don't even know if I'm still in the UKBG. I was subscribed back then. I don't know if I'm still, because I haven't been going in England since so long. But there is a little chance I'm still, actually, by the way, inside there. And as the story goes, anyway, it was breakfast time, and he is definitely Italian. He was having his espresso, his biscuits. He didn't want to have any issue, anything to think about. But Sue, his wife, just slammed to him an orange marmalade toasty for breakfast. It's heavy for Italians, you know what I mean? And so the way that he went, he just kept thinking about it and kept thinking about it. And then when he went to work, in that moment, he just came across the idea of putting gin to honor the origins of the wife, Cointreau to connect with the orange marmalade, and then some lemon juice just simply to balance the flavor out. And that's how, in theory, it was created. There is also to say that a recipe of Eric Craddock in 1930, in an edition of a book that for sure a person like Salvatore Calabrese read, was having a marmalade cocktail, as it's called, which was very, 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 very similar to this one. Salvatore Calabrese always denied, always said, I really came up with this because of the love of my wife, because she just gave me the idea, I just made it happen. I've been creating drinks also for my girlfriend, so there is absolutely nothing against it. It's very possible. What is left to us, it's this beautiful recipe that, whether it was recreated, invented on the fly or something, has got all the magic of the marmalade and of love in one glass. Enjoy.